In this video, I'm showing you a home for sale in the Austin metro area that opens up so well in the living room and has great upgrades that you'll see throughout the home, including the primary bathroom. Stick with me. Now, this is the Lincoln plan built by GFO Homes. Now, if you're coming from the model home tour of this plan, you'll see that this is a one-story plan, but there is an option for a two-story, and that two-story option does have some different upgrades in it. This specific home that is for sale at the time I'm recording this video is a one-story plan that has 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and is an open concept one-story home for sale just under $684,000. Now, when I say open, not many one-story homes look like this, and that's why I love touring homes with GFO. They do fun things like sliding glass doors in the back wall. Take a look at those 3 transom windows that open up into the patio that also have vaulted ceilings. I just think these plans open up really well. Now, my name's Raj Sahu. I am a realtor here in Austin, Texas, and I've represented clients with 20 different builders. So I'm gonna give you an unbiased perspective of what buyers tell me when they see this type of home, and then let me know in the comments what you think about this option for sale. Now, when it comes to what buyers tell me about homes is, first off, it's the kitchen. It's what everybody focuses on these days, and what a lot of buyers tell me is they want a light countertop to kind of reflect those lights, especially these beautiful pendant lights that are here, but also have some movement in it, like those veins running through that countertop. They also want a lot of cabinetry, and of course, this kitchen has a great deal of cabinetry, not just going all the way along this side, but also the upper cabinets that make this kitchen feel so complete. Above this 5-burner gas stove top, we have an under cabinet vent hood, and then here's another look at those upper cabinets. Now, what a lot of clients tell me when they're looking at home ownership is they tell me they spend a lot of time in their main living area, and that's why they want to be close by to the kitchen. They want to have dining right off of the kitchen, which you see over here, but they want that wide open living room. And I think you see that right beyond this single basin sink, where again, we're so open in that living room. We also have great sliders on the right side and a lot of windows off that back wall. Now, we will come back here in a second. I just want to show you, if you're trying to get into the details of each of these homes, this is a position for a refrigerator, and then we have a pantry right here, and then we even have a Butlers pantry. So what a lot of clients tell me, they want to hide their appliances. They might have a juicer or a coffee machine or something like that. I think this is a great area to put all of those appliances. Also, this could just be a desk area where if you're cooking, you need to be close by. I have a lot of clients that are working from home that are in tech. That could be a good position for it as well. Now, I would mention that you could also fold clothes there, but as you can tell, there's a good amount of cabinetry in this utility room. So the plumbing on the vent on the left side is for a washer and dryer. I was showing you a good look at that beautiful tile that I think so many of my clients like to have fun in their utility room or their powder bath and do like a fun tile there. But lots of cabinetry already built in this completed inventory home. And when I say inventory home, that means the builder has decided to build this home and already has it under construction. Some of those homes still maybe need like a month or 2 to complete, but other homes like this are already completed. So obviously you can't make any changes, but if you like the upgrades that are in here, then it's good to move in, and usually as fast as 30 days. If you don't like the upgrades, there are numerous opportunities to build from scratch, especially in this community called Santa Rita Ranch. We're in Liberty Hill, Texas. I'll talk a little bit about Liberty Hill and this community that I know really well, but I want to hone in on the plan again, because I think this is important. A lot of people tell me they spend a lot of time in their living room, so they put their TV right there, and they want it to feel open concept. And again, I think those sliders make such a big difference. When you're building from scratch, sliders do come with a price tag, but when my clients built from scratch with GFO, they had to have it because it opening up to the patio and just opens up that living room. It makes a big difference. And this is what I always tell people. Ceiling height makes windows make a big difference, and then ceiling height makes a massive difference. And I think you really feel that even in the living room, just looking out of those transom windows, you can just tell it's very open. And then obviously when you get out here, it opens up so well. We do have a little bit of a slope in the backyard. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. There is a different type of fencing on the back of the fence here because that is one of the main roads coming into the saddleback section of Santa Rita Ranch. Now, what buyers tell me they love about Santa Rita Ranch, and by the way, I've had 11 clients close in 2023 alone in Santa Rita Ranch. And a lot of them tell me they just love the amenities. There's so many events, there's so many things to do, there's always something happening right in the community, and they want that for themselves, they want it for their kids, they want on-site schools, they want on-site events like I mentioned before, and this is definitely the community for it. It's a very lively and active neighborhood. And by the way, for this dining area, I like how, especially on a plan like this, where sometimes you might have a neighbor off the right side, you want some good light coming into this dining area, enjoy your morning cup of coffee, and I think those transom windows accomplish that. But getting back to Santa Rita Ranch, I will tell you when I say events, I shouldn't say just events. That's not a fun way to sum that up. When I mean events, in the holidays at the end of the year, they brought in fake snow and had kids tubing and adults tubing down that fake snow, and everybody was having so much fun. And one of my clients actually sent me a video of one of their kids going down that tube and just enjoying it. And they actually moved from the northern part of the United States, and so they don't like snow all year round, especially when it's like February and March and you're just tired of it, but they loved it just for that one time around the holidays right here in the middle of Texas. Now, we are in the primary bedroom, so this has windows that also look off the back of the home into the backyard. You saw great ceiling height in here as well. And then, as I mentioned earlier in the video, the upgrades that are chosen here are fantastic. I do have some builders that when they do inventory homes, I do see them cutting back, and obviously being unbiased, I'm not afraid to call that out to my clients because I want to let them know like pricing on a square footage basis is not always equal. Like that doesn't factor in upgrades that are in the home. And some builders pull back. Other builders like GFO, like take a look at those light fixtures above the vanities. Like, that looks incredible. I like this countertop too. I think a lot of buyers tell me they want movement in their countertop in the primary bathroom. And then let me know what you think about the tile. They not only ran it along the floor here, they ran it all along the wall, all the way up to the ceiling in the shower and on that freestanding tub. And for this shower, like take a look at this. This makes it feel like you're in the whole bathroom, like you're just open to everything. And some of my buyers love this. They don't want to go into like a cramped tub. Some of my buyers, especially on the West Coast, they tell me they're in a small amount of square footage or they get into a small cramped bathroom. This does not feel cramped. I think this feels great, but let me know what you think about that and that it's open to the rest of the bathroom. And then here's a good look at that freestanding tub. For so many of my clients building from scratch, they love this freestanding tub. Even if they don't get in it, it looks very cool, makes the space feel very open. And those are some of the things that people really want in a space that they're gonna be enjoying every single day. Also, closet space is a big factor. Now, I wish they had some, usually they just have like some fake clothing or some hangers to show you the depth here. I can't give dimensions because sometimes people take these videos and then they think that the dimensions are always the same with every plan. It's not, they always change these plans over time. So I can't give that to you, but just know I do these videos to get as many details as possible on all the options in the Austin metro area. So from all my clients, I either go out to these areas and get dimensions and tour homes with as much detail as possible, or I also have a videographer in the northern part of Austin, also in the south part of Austin. So I have a team of videographers that can get you great visuals. I think that's really important, especially when you're touring a lot of homes. It's important to tour these homes virtually and just try to get a feel of what's out there. Because when you come to Austin, instead of being overwhelmed with all this new information, then it becomes just more of a review process. And that's why I have so many of my clients that reach out to me through YouTube. It's actually 98% of my real estate business are clients reaching out to me from YouTube, and I love working with them because we have a system in place to get them a good perspective on what's possible here in Austin before they even fly into Austin. And speaking of perspectives, we also have this space, which can be used as a study or as a media room, game room. It really depends on what you want to do here. I like it as a media room, game room, just because there aren't any windows in here. So you can really enclose the space and keep it as a kid's play area or just a space to enjoy a movie. And if you don't want the rest of the home to kind of feel any noise levels in the living room, what a great space to have that in on a one-story home. Now, if you want the two-story option on this, they do have an option that puts a game room upstairs. So there's some really good options with some of these plans. Obviously, on a two-story home, you have to select that option at the time you contract. That would be a structural upgrade. But then once you contract, you can pick all your design upgrades later. All right, now this is gonna be a look at the two-car garage. And here in the Saddleback section of Santa Rita Ranch, currently there's a couple of builders building here, and I think GFO just builds great modern homes. So they weren't always in Santa Rita. It's even in 2023, I don't even believe they were in at that time. But when it was announced that they were coming to Santa Rita, I was so excited because I had a client building their highest square footage plan, the Kennedy plan, which was over 4,700 square feet. And we were so excited at how open that plan felt. And I just thought, I can't wait to see those plans in Santa Rita. And that's exactly why I'm here. Here's another look at an upgrade that most builders don't do. The tile going all the way up to the ceiling. That's a nice upgrade to have in an inventory home. I like the white and dark look that they have here throughout the home. Good designs. And then this is gonna be one of the bedrooms that's towards the front of the home. This one looks off the side. And while we go through these bedrooms and another bathroom, what I wanted to mention was Santa Rita Ranch and how the current market is shaping up. So if you're watching this in spring, summer of 2024, a couple things I'll tell you. Some of these builders that are new to an area, I don't think they understand pricing, and they also don't understand upgrades. So I just had a client contract in Santa Rita Ranch with another builder. They weren't necessarily interested in this specific section, but another section of Santa Rita, they picked a builder that they really liked the plan, and that builder was new to Santa Rita, and that builder put in a ton of upgrades, design upgrades, that I don't think we're gonna come back to them because I know the buyers that are out here in Santa Rita, they don't need high-end design upgrades per se. I mean, you can definitely do that if you build from scratch, and I have some buyers that have done that. But for inventory homes, you don't see too many inventory homes like that. And what I told that builder when we were negotiating is I told them, this is my experience working with every builder in Santa Rita Ranch. I understand there are great design upgrades, which they had mentioned multiple times, but I told them they're not gonna get their money back on a lot of those upgrades. And then we asked for a big discount and got it. And that was very exciting because for my clients, they actually valued those design upgrades that were in the home, and they were able to get a great price on an inventory home just because that builder didn't really understand or know the market that was out here. That specific builder was in very high-end communities in Leander that have a ton of design upgrades. People put in sometimes 20, 30% of the base price and upgrades in that neighborhood. I don't think that's happening here as much. Now, getting back into the plan, we have 2 bedrooms on this side, and then there is a full bathroom accessible from the hallway. And excuse me, I actually am a little bit under the weather. That's sometimes the result of having 2 kids under the age of 3. So whatever they pick up at daycare, they bring back. But that's okay, as long as my kids are okay, that's what really matters. So if you see some editing throughout this video, it's because I still have a little bit of a cough, and I'll have my editor take care of that for you so you don't have to hear it. But this is another bathroom with tile all the way up to the ceiling. Really good stuff here in this bathroom with no windows. You want to pick a light tile. I think that's really important. You can contrast that light tile and light countertop with the dark cabinet, and I think that's such a great design choice for this inventory home. Now, for the Lincoln plan, if you want a look at where the 2-story option is, I'll link that up in the description of this video. But as you can tell, we got a couple of bedrooms, 3 bedrooms on this side with 2 full bathrooms. We got that main living area and then this flex room, which you can use as a game room, study, media room, whatever you want. Now that was the Lincoln plan with GFO Homes. If you want more details on this plan, or you're looking at a lot of different options, reach out to me. I can give you an unbiased perspective on what your best options are, which is always gonna be based on your criteria. Again, my name's Raj Sahu. If you want access to more homes for sale, go ahead and click at the top of the description of this video. There's a link that goes to exclusive homes that are for sale. If you need help, reach out to me. My number's at the bottom of the description of this video. And finally, if you want to see another home for sale in Santa Rita Ranch, go ahead and click on the right side of your screen. And as always, I hope this helps. Take care, everybody.